Live. Yo, this is a One Piece chapter 1118 live reaction. I'm just gonna share this and check the sound really quick. See how it is. Or how does it all sound, everyone? Do y'all how does it sound good?
Uh, I hear you well, but the thing is that when I'm on VC, I'm looking at the video right now. The sound is very low for me when I'm on VC, so on
Okay.
YouTube on my phone, so I can't really tell.
Alright.
Can someone else tell? Or
I'm gonna add y'all's voices really quick. Where is it?
I'm opening up the Viz
Alright,
at the
y'all
same
should.
time,
You
so I
want to
can.
link? You DM me the video link, will you, Cube, so I can see it from the YouTube app?
Wait 2 seconds, because right now I'm on the.
Alright, I'm gonna share the. I have the link. 1 second.
Okay. Perfect. Well,
I
yeah.
can't see chat though. I'm not a member of this channel. This voice chat.
Also, Andy, since if you're using the Viz one, if it's not the TCB one, if you're using the Viz, the official,
Yeah.
make sure that the way you read it, it's scroll down, not sideways. Because remember last week
Yeah.
there were some pages, and I almost spoiled you like cricket when I thought you missed them.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
Alright, I'm gonna.
oh man. Well, the title already changed. It makes more sense.
I mean, sounds good to me.
I just heard you say it again. Okay. Alright, so yeah, this is for anyone that just tuned in, this is a One Piece chapter 1118 live reaction. Right now I'm currently at 1117. I already read it, but I don't want to be spoiled, so I put it on this one. Alright.
Yeah, it's a good technique. It's a good technique, man.
So yeah, what's the last thing that happened? Just to refresh my memory. Oh, okay, yeah, the Iron Giant
Okay.
got wrecked by the by Saturn.
Yeah, we were getting a next part. Yeah, with the message A. Yeah. I got scared. I was.
What?
I won't lie. What?
No, Marth
Ah,
said it
Marv.
took me too long. What are you talking about? Alright. Enough of this. Oh no, this is the last chapter. Okay. So I'm gonna go to 118. Alright. Don't forget to like the stream and comment on the video. Alright, let's go. I don't know what's gonna happen. I haven't read it yet. Okay, so this is the cover story of Yamato. Yamato. There you go. That's better. Sorry, I'm always messing up her name. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate. Pilgrimage, Volume 8. The journey begins. Alright, so she's eating the food she got from Nekomamushi and the others. Alright, so now, like, no interruptions yet. Like, right now she's all, like, chilling. But I wouldn't be surprised if somebody comes in, like, somebody from Kaido's crew interrupts her and she starts fighting and then everybody comes, helps. Oh, there's already people there behind her. Yeah.
No, but that's just
Yeah.
think about it. I think it's just the people who fed her, because look at them, they're
Sending her
celebrating.
off.
Yeah. And also people have brought it up. This is actually where the last, if it the whole cover story follows the same path as Odin's when he did his tour to of Wano, and that's like the end of it, just before he meets up with Whitebeard. So then I'm most likely the next cover story, if there is still a Yamato, that might be where there's a pivot to the cover story. Like the point of it.
But yeah, like, I'm really liking this one. I feel like anything could happen. Like, what is this gonna lead up to?
I'm gonna make a foreshadowing if we're right about Sphinx Island, because we never got the Odo Box pre-time skip with where Ace and Whitebeard were buried. But since Odin followed Whitebeard, right, not directly Roger, and if Luffy's supposed to represent Roger in the story for Yamato, it could be that if Whitebeard and Ace are in Sphinx Island, it could be that when Yamato leaves, she might go to Sphinx. Odin follows Whitebeard, Yamato goes to Whitebeard's island.
Yo, what's up, Knack? Oh wait, are you in
Be
this
beautiful.
chat? My bad. You are in here. My bad.
But yeah, anyways, that was just one of my fun thoughts I said the other day on stream, and I just wanted to share it here.
Yeah.
I think that'd be beautiful, man.
Yeah.
That'd be following in Odin's footsteps. And you guys brought it up the other day too, like potential of like a Whitebeard type candidate for Yamato to join instead of Luffy for this time being.
Interesting.
I think
yeah.
that's an interesting.
She,
Hmm.
she would
Following
be,
Oda's
Even-
footsteps.
she would be the captain or what? Like she, I'm pretty sure she beats Marco. 1v1. Are we gonna do this right now? On the cover chat, on the cover page, Marco versus Yamato.
I'd give it to Yamato too.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Love the chapter title though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't even see it.
the
The
most
most
free.
free. Yeah.
Love
So
it.
you know the unofficial was be free. I wasn't a fan
Yeah.
of it. Most free makes more sense.
Yeah. Thinking of
Much
Luffy.
prefer it myself too.
But yeah, I love how the detail on the back, like Oda went to the trouble of drawing like at Wano, so we know they're at Wano. Like are we, like you didn't have to do all that. It's so nice. Like all this right here.
Do you have
Alright.
any predictions on who we might see in Wano before she leaves? Per se, they, I should say.
Mm, well, she's pretty much seeing everyone like that was like important to Wano. Who hasn't she seen yet? She.
I got one for you.
Who? What?
Beast Pirates.
That's true. She might stop by, check up on them, and beat
But-
them up.
I mean, we don't really know what really happened to all of them because of that 1 week. So that's why I'm
Yeah,
very
I'm
curious.
pretty
Are
sure-
they still there?
At least
It
she
could
goes
be.
even with them, like Queen and King. Like maybe she's not.
Oh,
You think so too, or not? Because she was like
Yeah.
fighting her dad. Like
yeah.
Because
she's
I've-
up there.
Because I've always said, you know how it seems that all former Roger pirates, Rocks pirates, seems to see Roger as a the saving
Okay.
grace, and I've always said it could have always been this that if they know about the Joy Boy lore back then, they believe Roger was the closest person to Joy Boy, and if now Kaido is convinced that Luffy is Joy Boy, I'm wondering if even though Luffy hates them, Big Mom and Kaido try to get good on Luffy's grace after what happened, and he gave an order for them to just leave the island. I've always said that the idea, but you know what I mean. We don't know where they are, but they're keeping an eye out, and they're gonna pull up,
Oh.
and they're gonna force their help at one point.
Yeah, we might. Yeah, the Yamato
Like,
might.
yeah.
She might. She might find them. She might find Big Mom Kaido,
Yeah.
or the Beast
Because-
Pirates will lead her
because-
to them. Like, hey, we found them. We need your
Yeah,
help.
because
Yeah.
we only saw King, Queen, and a few of them in Udon prison. We didn't see
Right.
everyone,
Right.
and it's weird. So I think
Nowhere
some of them
near
might
the
have
amount
also.
of bodies we've seen on Onigashima.
Yeah, and so I'm wondering if basically, and we never saw what happened to Big Mom and her fleet that left, and that was a big ship. That also would explain why we never saw what happened during that 1 week if the Beast Pirates and the Big Mom Pirates left together, the remaining ones who survived.
Yeah, they could all be chilling. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably where she's gonna head next. Yeah, that makes. Yeah, I would love to see that. That would be nice. Cause yeah, the anime kind of extended it more, right? Like all that stuff of Green Bull versus King and Queen, that was all extended in the anime. Like I don't think they just showed
Yeah.
them got like
It-
beaten in
it
the
was
manga
cool,
if I remember
too.
correctly.
Yeah.
It looked awesome in the anime
Yeah.
also.
It was well.
Yeah, like
animated,
it
I
looked
must
like
say.
they held their own. They just were tired. They got wrecked. So like yeah, they
And I've always said like if Momo and Luffy gave an order to the people to escape, like for the Beast Pirate and Big Mom Pirates, I think the one person in which it would be non-negotiable, he stays as a prisoner, would be Queen. He's actually, if you think about it, they've actually shown big disdain of, especially for Queen, of his crimes.
He's gonna be so popular though. He's gonna be all skinny and too popular.
It's true. Yeah, he said that right. He was
Aw.
like, if he's skinny, like he's too.
Okay,
Let's go.
All right. So okay, enough of the cover story. Can't wait for next the next chapter for the cover story. It could go anywhere. I'm pretty hyped for it. The last other ones, I don't remember them being so good at like as good as this one. All right, let's go. So the first page of the most free abandoned ship. What is this? What is that metal monstrosity? It's gonna sink us. Oh man, those Marines aren't getting a break. Oh, okay. So can it float? Okay, so it might have a devil fruit because it's sinking, or just it's just makes sense. It's sinking, physics. Where, Joy Boy, where did you go? Okay, that's the Iron Giant talking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's not Zunisha. Glub glub.
Sounds like an inner monologue.
Yeah, want to see you. You were there, Joy Boy. Strange, so strange. And what is that? A boar, a mammoth. Oh yeah, the Marines don't know. They saw it. So are they screwed? Is Saturn just gonna kill him? Oh crap. What's happening on Egghead? They're just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Alright, so let's see. Oh, there's a Denden Mushi there. Okay, so what the essence that's inside the Iron Giant, maybe Vegapunk gave the Iron Giant a devil fruit? Like, I don't know, it makes sense.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Because it was with the person that knew how to do it, and it was from a time where it was probably common knowledge to be able to do that. Vegapunk probably got that from them. From the Ancient Kingdom.
He could have gotten it from the Iron Giant, like
Yeah,
if it
that's-
already
yeah.
had.
Yeah,
Learned
that's
it,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's definitely, he seems sentient. Like he's having thoughts, not just pre-programmed. You know what I mean? It's not a message that he was recorded because he recognizes Joy Boy was just here, and now he's asking himself, where do you go?
Even
So
the
no,
word
that idea got thrown around.
using the word strange, only someone who would have some form of emotion in it would be able to say strange.
Oh, so is he like mixing up Luffy with Joy Boy? He's like, I thought it was you, but it's not. Where did you go? Where did you go? And was
I think
so
that's
he was
the way to look at it. I think.
and it was 200 years when he went to the climbing Marijois. Was he looking for Joy Boy? Was he with the previous Joy Boy that failed, and that's the one he's looking for, or it was the actual other Joy Boy, the one from
I mean,
800 years ago?
I think in this arc, the fact that every time that Luffy lost his Gear 5, it seems that the Iron Giant went off, is a big guess. That I think, you know, when in Wano they said there's a second person who's awakened his fruit in 800 years. I'm wondering. I'm wondering when they mentioned that about Luffy, they were basically foreshadowing the level he'll reach in the future arcs. Like he hasn't reached the level they were talking about. Like, because it's weird because with what they said, that means there hasn't been any drums of liberation to that fruit in 800 years. But yet 200 years ago, if they needed to be someone with drums of liberation for the Iron Giant, I'm wondering if there was possibly someone with the fruit and Marijois with him.
So you think the drums of liberation are what woke up the Iron Giant? You think that's when Luffy goes into Gear 5?
There was there was some
opinion too. I got a question for all you guys. Actually, do you think that if the drums of liberation could be repeated through instruments, that it would enact the same reaction, or do you think it has to be from the devil fruit?
Well, we saw Kuma's dad sing like the melody, and also Kuma along with all of the other people on Egghead.
Right.
So
and we see folk music touch the soul. Right?
Yeah.
So
but I think Nike, I think Dexter's trying to say is that they even sang it in Egghead, and their giant never activated. In the flashback.
Good point.
So it must. Oh yeah, sorry. I'll finish that.
No, I was just gonna add to the point that Brooke can.
Sorry, I was reading Greg's comment.
Oh yeah.
Go on, Dexter.
No, yeah, but Brooke also has a devil fruit, which makes sense to us why his music can touch souls. So that was kind of it.
Oh crap! I just thought of something I forgot. Go on, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say.
I'm just gonna add on that with the whole drums of liberation. Another thing we should know is that the first time that Luffy interacted with Celestial Dragon, his first reaction was to attack them before he was stopped by Kami. So I'm wondering if, and every time we've seen the Gear 5, at least 2 of the times where the Iron Giant woke up when it was Gear 5, the 2 previous times, both Vegapunk and Saturn in that chapter talked about Nika. But like deeply. Like they connected to it. So what if 800 years ago, when he turned Gear 5, the reason why the Iron Giant started to activate or get crazy power, his resources came back, could have been that some people in Marijois recognize Nika.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because because
oh.
Vegapunk mentioned it, Nika, as a white warrior. And the only time we've seen people wear all white other than Skypiea is in Marijoa.
The celestial
Yeah.
dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just gonna add, like, it's funny because Andy, when you mentioned before that the Iron Giant woke up and went to Marajor 200 years ago, I thought, wait, why would he do that if he's looking for Joy Boy? What would Joy Boy be doing at Marajor?
Ooh, that's a
Like,
good point.
Oh, because
That we know the hat's up there.
but yeah, it wasn't always Marijoy. It was like the home for the Lunarians, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So
but that
maybe
was
he
like
Right.
over 800 years ago. That was previous. That was
Oh,
before the
oh,
world
okay,
government.
that's right,
So
that's
over
right. Yeah.
800
yeah,
years
But on
ago.
your point,
so,
Dexter, that is a fabulous point because he could have been sensing the energy from that. Hypothetically, here, thought experiment. Say that Straw Hat started thawing out. It wasn't frozen, and that expelled the will or the energy of the original Joy Boy, and that's what woke up the giant. Then
But
Yeah,
yeah,
There's
and
a
sent
it,
him
it
back
uh,
to
would
Mary
it,
Joy.
it would make sense that if it was thinking that's where the Lunarians were because it was from 800. It was from 800 years ago, like the time of Joy. Like if it was like from the time of the other Joy Boy, the one from the ancient kingdom, like then yeah,
but
like
think of
but what?
we also have something. We also another thing that the Jinbei reminded us. 800 years ago is also the same time where the fishmen were the last time and the Marijoa, and he said this is also the reason. This he correlated to maybe that might be the reason why there was a discrimination against the fishmen because that's when it rose. He said there was a rose in the hate towards fishmen from Marijoa. And we know 200 years ago something happened because they went there 200 years ago and never went back. And they've been persecuted ever since. Why the Iron Giant is the reason.
But yeah, it
Like
may.
I'm wondering if that Joy Boy might even be the same Joy Boy who wrote that message in Fishman Island.
Oh, you think it was
He was,
the one from it was
yeah,
another
yeah,
one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting.
yeah. And so what my question is, I'm wondering if he was with the Fishmen and he witnessed something just like Luffy. And think about it. Why did Sabaody go crazy? Because Luffy punched a celestial dragon. Why? Because they kidnapped a mermaid and they shot a fishman. What if Joy Boy was with those fishmen and something happened? Like they attacked the fishmen and then Joy Boy activated and then the Iron Giant pulled up.
Yeah, but what I was gonna bring up was maybe the Iron Giant went to sleep right before the Void Century happened, like when things got bad, and so yeah, it thought like everything was still fine, and it was looking for Joy Boy, and that's why it was going up Marijoa. But I love the idea of being another Joy Boy that left a letter at the message in Fishman Island. That's really interesting. Could be. Oh,
Yeah.
and was it Greg said were Lunarians wiped out 800 years ago or more recently? Yeah, I don't know. They were wiped out during like I guess the Void Century, like when that's when a lot of things. I'm assuming that's when it happened, around that time.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing. I've looked into it. It's not clear when exactly, but we know that they were in marriage in the Red Line over 800 years ago, and they're almost extinct now.
Mm-hmm.
They were so we don't know exactly. So it could have been like because King is a full-fledged Lunarian, so maybe like 100 years ago they wiped most of them out, just like the Buccaneers. Think about it. People knew
Right.
about Buccaneers. The Doctor knew about the Buccaneer race 47 years ago. So it's not that
But they
old.
pushed on in the shadows to
And
an
yeah,
extent.
Joy Boy might not even be like what Dexter's saying in the chat. Like he might not even be a hero. We see him apologizing. Hey, because maybe he didn't want to
Yeah.
do
Because
the right thing. He did something else. I don't know. Like
Yeah, my
I think
point is just if the Iron Giant was looking for Joy Boy, then he would have some reason to go to Mary Joy when he did.
also he was the first pirate, right? And Luffy's a pirate. He doesn't want to be a hero. Pirates aren't heroes. Yeah, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I was also, and then we can advance and stuff with it. I'm not gonna push on more, but it could be that it's very important when who told about the Warrior of Liberation. He called him the Sun God as well, Sun God Nika. And when Jinbei saw Luffy go Gear 5, he said he looks just like the Word of Liberation. And Neptune said when he saw the thing, he didn't know who Joy Boy is. What if the reason why they don't correlate to it, they might know about Nika, the Word of Liberation, but they don't know that Joy Boy and Nika are connected.
Yeah.
You know, that could
We
be the
can
reason why.
get into that. I got an idea on that, but I don't want to distract from the chapter for
That's
too
true.
long.
I'm
No, we're-
barely
I got
on
a rabbit
page
hole
2.
to
I
go
think page
deep.
2. Let's see what
No,
we
no,
can-
we're gonna shut up. We're gonna
Let's
shut
see.
up now.
Let's see. Let me go on. All right. So it's going underwater. Four or five. Okay, we're back. Okay, over here. Technical issues. He was still saying something. What would have caused that transmission to stop? And why would Vegapunk have died in the first place? Yeah, don't forget to like the stream. It would mean so much to me. Please. Okay, so that's not Egghead. Where is that at? Is that Alabasta? Or
Yeah, look. Oh, wait. You're on what panel?
top right here. On the right.
Let me look at. Yeah, I see now.
Yes, I do believe so.
It is.
I'm trying to see if there's
If you
anybody
keep
I
on-
recognize there. I don't recognize
You don't
anyone.
recognize anyone.
Yeah, that's a cool outfit that person's wearing. Like a sweater or something on the right. Oh, and below it. Okay, the bottom panel there's Alabasta. Okay, I recognize everyone there, or a lot of people there.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. That
alright.
was good.
Yeah, I was
That's
looking. I was looking at the top one. Okay. Did someone assassinate him? He did say that he had committed sins. You don't think the world government had him erased, do you? No way. Did you already forget? Straw Hat Luffy was the one who was holding Vegapunk prisoner. Oh no, all those rumors. If anyone did it, it's obviously a
Mhm.
pirate. It's exactly what the government wants. Who is this guy right here? I don't... Looks like... Is that Sabo's dad?
That's Koza.
No, that's Koza and that's Toto
No, not Toto. The
from
guy,
Alabasta.
from
the guy left.
the rebellion.
The guy left.
Yeah, the well, the guy of the well,
Oh,
The
and
guy,
Alabasta.
the guy with the top hat. Where's the guy with that?
oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
The guy at the top.
I'm like, that's not...
Yeah, you're
Is it like-
right.
is that the guy
It
from,
looks.
like the guy
It
from
looks like
the
Outlook.
Blackbeard's crew? What's his name? The
Lafitte?
Lafitte. Yeah,
Lafitte.
it looks like... I was like, is that Lafitte? Like,
Actually, you know who he looks like?
who?
He looks like Outlook, Sabo's father.
That's what I was saying. Is that Sabo's dad there? I was like, I just said that earlier. And like, I was like, what is he doing in Alabama?
Because he does seem to have the same mustache as
Yeah,
well on the
yeah.
side, or it might be the shadow of his nose. But
I think he's kind of standing out, and he's right in the middle. Kind of really caught my attention. Like, but yeah, Koza's there and Toto. Yeah, and what's his? Oh, I guess he's busy with that business. What's his name? The guy that
Gadatsu.
Gadatsu. Yeah.
Yeah, Gedatsu, yeah, oh yeah. Especially now with the rising tides and all, man.
Business is booming for Gadatsu.
guys, think about it. Toto must be excited. He doesn't need to dig that well anymore.
Yeah.
Water's coming.
Whatever
Yeah,
crime
salty water.
Vegapunk might have done, the government
Wrong one.
would never eliminate the greatest genius in the world. Well, they got multiple Vegapunks, so do you think Luffy Land did it? Okay, we're back at Dressrosa. Wait a second.
Gullible.
Wait a second. Okay,
Leo
the
is.
bottom right panel is still Alabasta, I think. That's that Prince guy from Baroque Works. And I think
No, that's Whiskey
That is-
Peak. That's what that Whiskey Peak.
Yeah,
they're
Look at the
in
line.
cactus
Oh yeah, you're right.
behind
yeah,
the
okay,
cactus.
okay,
The
okay.
cactus.
Man, one little panel for them. Damn,
And-
that's crazy. What's his
Fun
name?
fact,
Mr.
That's
Number
actually
Mr. 6?
Mrs.
Mr.
Yep.
Mr.
Oh no,
Nine.
no,
Mr.
Mr. Nine.
Mr. 9?
And then the
Okay.
lady behind him is another member
This-
of Baroque Works.
That's
and
the buff
child
one,
is
the buff
theirs.
lady, right?
Yeah, best bud
Yeah.
day.
And they have
I
a
don't
kid
remember,
apparently.
I don't remember the cook. I don't remember. Do you
I love
think-
how gullible Leo can be. He's just instantly like, so Luffy did it. And like Rebecca's
Rebecca's
explaining
all
him
like,
3 times that the
annoyed.
government's
No.
lying to him.
But
Yeah,
I'm
she looks
telling you,
annoyed.
there's something weird happening in Dressrosa. And now I'm wondering if they had fallback from what happened. Think about it. Both Sai and Leo attacking the Reverie. The panel before we saw Dressrosa, Kiros, Leo, and Rebecca again were sweaty. Don't know if it's the sun, but it looks like they're training. They're training for something.
That's
That's an
true.
interesting
Yeah,
point.
yeah. Rebecca, it looks like Kyros is probably training her. Well, yeah, because he did as
Yeah,
toy soldier. It would make sense. I don't know if
I'm
looks like
wondering
Leo's
if
training with
I'm
her,
I,
but
workout.
yeah, we don't know what happened because we know Mjosgard got taken out. But what if like they got a request when they returned to Dressrosa?
yeah.
Give us Leo and Sai. So now they think they're gonna have to, and they're not gonna concede, because most likely I don't think
Or
King Riku would
or
do
God
that.
forbid a work order where they're expected to do so much work now for the world government, or they'll be punished for the actions of the royal party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just weird.
Maybe.
Just a thought, sorry guys.
Yeah, yeah, maybe. Let's.
Definitely something to think about, though. Good point, Cube.
But yeah, I didn't catch that at first. Rebecca tired, but I'm pretty sure it's from like training with Kyros, and yeah, who knows? Maybe it would make sense for them to have to get some kind of punishment. They couldn't walk away free, empty-handed with what happened, with Sai and Leo, what they did to, I know what's his name, Charlos, like. Yeah, they punished Mouseguard, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Sai and Leo, something happened to them, and maybe
Because
it would make sense.
Mjosgard was not exempt. He was on a life for it. So the protection that Mjosgard promised already for Shiroshi isn't there. So and they attacked against San Carlos. Definitely there's gonna be fallback from it.
York, huh? What? How many Vegapunks are still alive? Vegapunks, aside from me, the number of people accessing punk records is 2. Okay. Wait, who's talking to her? York? Oh, that's probably the Gorosei. The number of people. Okay, there's Atlas, Lilith. Lilith is on the floor. Atlas is at the northeast shore. Should we eliminate them all? Yes. Even with the Stella dead, Punk Records is designed to continue growing. York's development benefits us, but we need no other geniuses.
So, do you want to talk about that a little bit? 'Cause
Oh
that's
yeah,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
intriguing.
I'm just processing it. So, are they pretty much hinting that they don't need that York is expendable? They just want Punk Records.
I think it's the opposite.
But
I think that they're saying all
Yeah.
they need is York,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they'll be able to have Vegapunk under their control
yeah,
without
York's
the rebellion.
development. Yeah. But we need no other genius. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because York is now turned sides like completely. I think that's the development they're referring to. She hasn't defaulted back to saving her friends. She's actually committed to becoming a Celestial. So that would be a development in a Vegapunk, I guess.
Well, I hope they don't die. Well, and if they do, maybe they'll be brought back to life because they're not real people. Getting Bonnie death flags, yo, what's up, Mr. Bushido? Really? I don't know what you're talking about, but hopefully.
Yeah, that's his new agenda.
Yeah.
York, yeah, I don't
So-
know. York, I hope York doesn't die, but what she's done is awful, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe she'll be able to recover from this, and who knows? But
You know what's
Well,
interesting about what they said though?
hmm.
It doesn't stand right out, but Edison was left out of the conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed that. But yeah, you don't have to be. She's just saying who's connected to Punk Records at the moment. Edison just isn't connected, I guess. And
Yeah.
that's. But I'm
I'm
pretty sure he's
hoping
alive,
that
and
means
he's
he gets away. Yeah. As far as we know, he was having a conversation with Stussi last we know, and then yeah.
But
So
yeah,
as far as we know, he might be gone.
well, that and
Yes.
York probably believes Edison is dead.
That's again, I'm gonna bring it up. if this all has been programmed by the original Vegapunk since the beginning, this entire whole event, like Vegapunk is that smart. York just seeing only those two makes sense. Same thing happened to Pythagoras and Shaka. So they kept saying they can't see anything on the screen.
Yeah.
But there had to be something because when someone went there afterwards, they got attacked. But the camera apparently did not pick it up, or the satellites for some reason cannot see it if they're programmed that way.
Mr. Bushido made a good point saying that they technically don't need York, they just need one satellite, and I think that's true. York technically is expendable. They could just take any other satellite that's around them, like, and they'll
But
just.
they would need to be they would need to be willing to cooperate with the world government, and York is the only one who is currently willing to do that.
And already proved to it by giving the blueprints for the Muzzle Flame.
Well, yeah, it would be easier with York, but I wonder if they'll actually go with their part of the deal, or they'll just treat her like, awful and tie her up or chain her and just, and they're like, you gotta, I don't know, who knows, and then she's gonna want Luffy to help her, and then she's gonna get redeemed or whatever. It might go like that route, but I feel like something bad's gonna happen to her more like down the line.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Smoke?
What's up, Andy?
Yeah.
Welcome. We're reading chapter 1118.
Yes. Page.
Andy hasn't
read
read
page 5. All right,
I've read it.
Go to the next page. I wonder what's up with Edison. I'm curious now. Oh, that's such an awesome panel. The Elbaf ship. Set sail. Let's get out of here. Man, I bet Oda had a blast drawing this ship.
Dude, it's such a ginormous ship, right?
Yeah.
Ginormous.
Looks just like a Viking ship. Pirates, Vikings.
I can't wait till it gets animated.
Yeah, this is some good art I'm looking at. Let's go jump on board. Nicely detailed, the Dory and Broggy. Whoa, the captains. It's the Viz quality problem. It's probably the Viz quality. I don't know. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, these little panels don't do Dory and Broggy justice. They need full double pages because they're giants. I love it when Oda does that.
Right.
You get the big double panel or double page.
Yeah, I love it too.
Double spread. Yeah.
Color spread. Yeah. But yeah, Lilith. Yeah, she could be. Yeah, she could technically. She's technically evil, I guess you could say, because of what she represents. But I don't know. She doesn't seem. Maybe there's a side she's hiding from us, but I'm part of the Lilith.
She was based on the evil personality trait.
Well, here's what I'm wondering. Since they're machines, could Bluegrass take control of them? That's what I'm wondering.
Damn, that's true. That's interesting. Like, that is. How much machine are they? Could they be clones with a piece of Vegapunk's soul?
Though.
It's an interesting thought experiment because, like, with Vegapunk or Stella being down, like, they're more than just extensions of Stella.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're their own people.
Because
right.
Dusty and Edison had their own little conversation about what clones are. So it's like, what are they? Are they androids?
Right.
Vegapunk's brain? Are they like literal new biological life?
I'm not sure. I don't remember the numbers at the moment of the satellites. Like, I don't know if there's specific order of when each one is made. But yeah, some look more like cyborg, like robots, while others look more humanoid. Maybe Vegapunk just got better at design. Like, because Stella looks practically human. Lilith, York, they look.
But
like, yeah.
It could also be because of the satellite. It could be also because of the Gorsei's abilities. Because don't you find interesting that cyborg for Frankie, the cyborg side of his body did not get impacted by Saturn's attacks.
Here's my thing where I'm like where it's like I always ask, like, Dr. Vegapunk's supposed to be the smartest person, right? Like, what if he designed all these Stellas to do their job? Like, maybe Lilith was supposed to find the Straw Hats. Maybe York was supposed to lead on the Celestial Dragons to the island. Edison is programmed, like, he just got out of nowhere. Oh, I'm gonna make the clouds expand. Like, like how much countermeasures did Dr. Vegapunk take with all of them, right? Which like
Exactly.
if he is the smartest guy in the world, like it would be just like the smartest guy in the world to take so many countermeasures, right? Or it's like
Yeah.
it's
Let
crazy.
me
It makes
jump
me
in.
wonder.
Let me build up on what Smokey is saying because I have other points that will make his point even stronger. Like Shaka and Lilith looking through Frankie at some of his questions, like they don't even hear it. Like Shaka and Pythagoras saying that they don't see anything on camera, and when they go to that same place immediately, they get attacked. So was it the camera couldn't see, or was a program after a certain thing? What if Punk Records is working on a program, and when everything is happening, it's affecting the satellites, what they can see?
Right.
Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision.
Mm-hmm.
But
And now,
yes, Mr. Bushido,
sorry.
I would love Lilith as Nakama. I'm so aboard that train.
Facts.
That would be amazing.
I would love it too. Actually,
Yeah,
I would like that.
Why not? Carrot too. Throw in carrot as well. The more the merrier. I'm all for it.
Well, I mean, I don't think everybody wants to say Bonnie would join, but I really, the more like Oda brings attention to her, the more I'm like, she's not gonna become a Straw Hat.
She's gonna want to be like her
Like-
dad, be a revolutionary, right?
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
I've always said that, and that's
Yeah.
pure fact. Like,
Thank you,
I've always
Smokey.
said
I
that.
agree with you. I've always
Yeah.
said the Straw Hat doesn't bother me because I do find her an interesting character. But after that
Right.
flashback, it only convinced me that. And there is one of the underlings of Lindbergh who handles the South Blue area of the Revolution Army is
Right.
literally an
Scientist.
egghead. Is literally an
Yeah.
egghead. So I think as a foreshadowing is a member of the Revolution Army is gonna be from the South Blue is gonna be recruited in after Egghead Bonnie.
Yeah, I'm all for that. She'll be the cabin girl. I was always thinking that, like back in like January, we were getting all the Bonnie info, lore dumps. All right, so last panels down here, I read you made it back. Of course we did. Okay, and there's Bonnie. We get a little Bonnie panel. Luffy looks kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa, we're on the giant ship. It's huge. Man, that's so tiny. We need big. It's huge. Is
That
Usopp
panel
here yet?
Luffy is sick.
What about Chopper? I guess yeah, it
Wait,
is
he's
kinda
jumping
big.
over.
Yeah, though on the top left, yeah. There's Sanji in the
No,
back.
no, the one with the Dorian. Oh yeah, well that one's sick too. I was talking
Yeah.
about the one where he's jumping onto the ship.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, the bottom right one. Yeah, Luffy looks kind of funny.
Right. Good.
But yeah, Sanji. Who's that on the ground? Oh, there's Frankie. I love Frankie's design on Egghead.
Yeah, me too.
We're on the giant ship. It's huge. Is Usopp here yet? What about Chopper? Damn it! After them. Are you all right, Vice Admiral Doll? Darn you, Bonnie. Don't let. Okay, so yeah, Bonnie. That's OP. Like I guess you just need really strong
Hello.
hockey. Don't let them get away.
Dude.
We have too many ships for this. But the giants are just
Dude,
too
it's-
strong, and more importantly,
The,
oh man,
the-
she's
the-
like a kid
the-
again. The old lady. She probably loves it. She's like, I got
Yeah,
my
Bluegrass.
again. Man, she's probably even more
The-
OP now.
Well, she turned the giraffe into a little tiny giraffe too. That's what it's crazy. You could do that to
Oh,
machinery.
Wow.
It's like a cyborg thingy though, so it's like half robot, half living.
Yeah.
What if Bonnie did that to the ancient robot and it made it younger and it
Oh, brand new, like
got
brand
some
new.
of its memory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's-
Turn it
and
to
I'm also I'm wondering if also with what Smokey is saying is interesting because look what it says, a speech pattern. It sucks being so powerless. What a ridiculous power ability. If you go back to
Right.
Dressrosa, when Yola was explaining her abilities, she said, after I use my art, anything you're doing before becomes powerless, useless even. It's interesting because there is a change of something that is not supposed to be active because of a devil fruit, and it becomes powerless. I think Oda is introducing something new in the story with
yeah.
those abilities.
I just looked at the panel on the right where they show Dora and Broggy jumping on the ship. They're already ginormous. They're huge, and they look
Yeah.
like tiny specks compared to their ship. How big is this ship?
Dude, this ship is ginormous. That's why I said I can't wait till they animate it.
Small
This
island.
ship is ginormous.
And the fact
It's
that
like the
been
size of an
so beat
island.
up, and it's still just ready to go is just a testament to Adam Wood. Like
That for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
gotta
this
be.
ship
It's
was
gotta
done.
be.
Yeah.
Well, they probably got
4
the
or 5
source right
chapters
at
ago.
their homeland, like for sure.
Right.
My
Yeah.
my question is this: is this ship bigger than Orr's junior ship in Marineford? Because remember how
Oh.
massive that ship was?
That is a
Mm.
good question.
It was a whole fleet by itself.
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
remember
mean-
the size of that ship.
I
But
mean,
it was just
Maybe,
for one
maybe.
big guy. This is a bunch
Yeah.
of big guys. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
That's my thought too.
but yeah, I love
Might be
what
bigger.
who said that. Greg, about the perspective of making Luffy look like a giant is fun. Yeah, I love that in the panel where they make him look big. That's why I wish it was a double panel. But otherwise,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm still like he does go giant sometimes, which is awesome. Like he's one of the big guys. The Giants are just too strong, and more importantly, it sucks being so powerless. What a ridiculous ability. Man, I wouldn't be surprised if Vice Admiral
Orange?
Bluegrass is like OP, even stronger than before.
Younger, as
Yeah, 'cause
she's
she's
younger.
younger,
Maybe
yeah.
so sick.
Her imagination is like even like bigger. All right, so I'm gonna go to the next panel or next page. What's behind them? Okay. What is Sanji touching?
Orange.
One of the giants. Oh, okay. There's
Well, I don't
okay,
know
we
about
see
that.
another Bonnie. Okay, you were setting yourself up for trouble when you let me escape, Navy. Oh, okay. It makes a lot more sense now, because now we know what happened. If you want to go back to when Akianu was talking to Bonnie when Blackbeard beat her. She really whooped you good, Kashi. This is Sanji. We're already sailing, Nami. How's it looking up there? We're about to leave. Oimu and Kashi. Straw Hat, at last we meet again. Wait, so that was the old lady beat up. Right, that's why he's beat up. It wasn't Bonnie, right?
No. So Doll shot a blast when she was riding the sea beast at them.
Okay.
But then I think they're talking about Doll. Doll fucking came through and
Oh, okay. It was
demolished
Doll.
all of them.
It was okay.
And I want to expand on that because I'm pretty sure Saul taught her a little bit something about giants. That's why she was able to smash on them. Just I wanted to expand on that. But go ahead, brother.
Damn, what, Greg? That is some deep stuff. Zanisha could be one of those ships eating a devil fruit. That ship eating an elephant fruit is big plus big, gigantic. One thing about I love it, but what about Spandan? Yeah, Funkfried. What about that? Is that like a tiny elephant? Is that a regular elephant? I don't know if it's a specific kind of elephant. And there's already a mammoth because with Jack.
Yeah.
But
yeah, exactly.
Interesting. It could be like what the Klaboterman's soul or Klaboterman speaking as. I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh, that's fire, brother. I like that.
But yeah, Bonnie with a gun. She is not old enough to hold a gun. I don't think so.
Nope. Put that gun down, little girl.
Where's Child Protective Services when you need them?
Another Sanji or Frankie looking up.
Come on,
and the detail, they're so tiny and like Oda goes out of the way of just going. So even Luffy's even smaller. Thanks to Ed. Man, like, what do you have to do? Like, and there's giants. Like, he has to really mess with all the proportions. And then you got Bonnie looking big up close. So yeah, they're further back. Thanks to Edison, we should be able to land in the water. But if it looks like we won't make it, help, of course, even if everyone else sinks. That's Nami, yeah.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sanji being a little.
Thanks to Edison.
Boy.
Oh, okay. Hopefully, Edison's okay. I'll do anything to save you, Robin and Lilith. Oh man. Me too,
Dude,
Sanji.
Edison came in clutch.
No, save all of us. Don't worry, I'll rescue the ship. Rescue us too. Nah, you're good, Usopp. You're good. Frankie's there. Something's coming from the center of the island. Finally, Sanji says something. He's come out like in 2-3 panels already, not saying a word. Finally, they got him saying. Oh no, he was talking. Never mind. They got him talking. That's right, on the phone. The five elders again. Yeah, it figures they wouldn't give up yet. It figures. What do you know, Sanji? Hey, wait a sec.
What do
Are
you
Straw
know?
Hat Luffy?
But that's
Wait, is that a
But
guy
that's
from
the thing.
G5? Wait a second. What is? Who's that?
no. That's one of the giants.
That's one of
It's
the
we're
giants?
we're on the
okay,
giant ship.
okay. Yeah, it's a big. That's the shit. The chef, the cook. The captain said I should cook a bunch of food because you eat a lot. So was it the giants that fed Luffy when during his fight with?
Yeah, dude.
With Kizaru.
I think the
yeah,
same thing.
yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Man, that
Was there
banquet
there?
looks good.
Was there by then?
We
Yeah,
don't
not to burst
know.
everybody's bubble, but I think the Giants showed up in grand fashion in chapter 1101
Are there any?
or 2.
Are there any fruits in that platter? If there are, like, interesting. Maybe if Kuma dies, that looks like there's
So-
gonna be some grapes or apples. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, the
Do you guys?
interesting thing with Kuma is his power is in the green blood already because the Seraphim has the Papa power.
Yeah.
It used
Yeah.
Ursa shock.
Come on.
So multiple people could
Come on.
end up with the Hands of Liberation by the end of this.
I
So
like that. Hands
yeah,
of liberation.
That's fire.
I have one question about Sanji, because we know because of his family he does know some stuff, like he know about the Nolan story at the moment it was talked about.
Yeah.
Do you guys what he means by that is he's already heard his father talk about the five elders because he was a member of Mads and he's a royal.
Probably.
Man,
I'm wondering.
That's
I'm wondering. Sanji, I think Sanji might know some stuff about the five
yeah,
elders.
yeah. I don't know why Oda had him say that. Like, that's kind of
Yeah.
sus. But also,
Like he knows something about
yeah.
them.
Yeah, like what really did he have anything with like yeah, that's kind of weird. But yeah, with what Willa Dream said, Zunisha would be Pluton plus Devil Fruit. That's interesting. I was thinking while reading that, like Zunisha shoots a big blast out of her trunk. It just goes up, and a big ball just starts coming forth and comes out of her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how.
That'd be pretty crazy.
Pretty sure that's how elephants work anyway. Like, remember
Yeah.
when they had dinosaurs? Remember, they were telling us
Yeah.
how dinosaurs work. I'm pretty sure elephants shoot stuff out of their trunk,
Yeah.
cannonballs and stuff. That's like genetic.
That would be pretty cool. Like if it wasn't an Alabasta or Wano, it was actually Junisha or whatever. That'd be funny.
Nak, what did you say? Were you talking about real life or One Piece?
No.
Because if
I'm
it's
talking-
real
I'm
life-
making reference to the dinosaurs in Wano using their horns
Okay.
as a helicopter, and
Okay, because
they're shooting their neck out like a snake. And
because when you were talking to Andy, myself, and Smokey, you guys remember, and you start speaking about dinosaurs like we lived back then. I was confused. I said, dude, no one has ever seen a dinosaur in our life.
you didn't
Also,
come to
another,
Newfoundland, I'll show you a
Dinosaur.
dinosaur.
another thing.
There's carvings of dinosaur. There's ancient carvings of dinosaurs.
Tangent. We're getting off.
Oh,
topic now.
I just want to say I was seeing some like videos on YouTube about the whole existence of like dragons and stuff, and it was probably just dinosaur bones. And then like the whole thing with Cyclops, like it's actually they were just elephants' skulls. Because they didn't know
I don't
what they
believe
were,
that
they just
crap.
assumed it was stuff because they had the bones.
I don't believe that crap.
Also, don't forget that it's still a theory, but because of the environment was much more different, the humans back then might have had different morphologies than us, physiologies than us. Like some of them might have been bigger. There's been talks about some people. The giants lore might have come from just very, very huge people that don't exist anymore because we just got
Yeah,
So I
smaller.
get that.
the Nephilim or the
Yeah,
yeah.
the Nephilim.
Yeah, I've always. Man, okay, we're going too off. I could talk about the Anunnaki and all. I could go on. I could keep. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we can go on a tangent. I was about to
We
go on
will
a
one of
tangent.
these
Yeah,
days.
save
I
this
swear to
for
God, I was
Theory
about
stream.
not during
Yeah.
the live reaction. Okay. All right. So the food looks really good. One thing just noticed is Bonnie she even's reacting to what Sanji said. The five elders again. Yeah, it figures they wouldn't give it up yet. Bonnie's like, what? What does he know? Like that caught Bonnie's attention. Protect the puny humans. Yeah, that's hot. Awesome. That the sun shield. Oh man,
I can't wait till they animate this as well.
Yeah,
I want to see some
fire,
sick
right?
Pokemon vibes. Yeah, it's like Moltres.
Fire?
It has to be black. It has to be, or like white or something. I don't know. But
yeah. But yeah, okay, all right. I'm gonna go to the next.
I mean, it's not gonna be blue because Marco has the blue flames, and they're like healing flames.
Facts. That's facts.
Oh, a lot of stuff is going on here. Man, that thing is so tiny compared to the giant ship. Mars, right? That's Mars, right? The one on the or Venus, which is the bird.
It's Mars.
Mars, yeah.
Mars.
That's Marcus Mars.
Okay.
That's Marcus Mars, yeah.
Bjorn, Sig, you all right over there? Put out the fire. Get water. Don't let the cells catch. Okay, this would be interesting if they're like, we can't put it out. The water isn't working. Imagine, huh?
Dude, that would be like Greek fire, and like that'd be some like Greek fire type stuff, man.
Like Amaterasu from Naruto with the.
Yeah, that's they
yeah.
or like
Greek fire.
or in Game of Thrones it's wildfire. The green is wildfire.
Sanji's gonna get that Amaterasu flames here.
Oh, that would be sick. Well, he probably already could access to Lunarian flames. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he has DNA of Lunarians in him.
We need to get faster to Elbaf because we need to see if those shields are indeed made of Adamwood or is it something else. Because that's crazy durable to deal with Dorsey's attack.
I'm gonna go back. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Maybe
like look at the
plus metal, some special.
Right.
Metal.
Yeah. Yeah, some craftsmanship from Elbaf because look, if you really look at it, someone brought it on Reddit and he really zoomed in. The heat is not affecting it.
Right.
It's not losing any consistency at all. It's really blocking it.
Well, if you think about it too, those shields withstood the blunt attacks of 100 years of straight fighting between these two guys. You know what I mean? Like these shields are crazy durable.
And we all know that the Adam, because of today's episode, revealed that the Adam tree is indeed in Elbaf.
Oh, okay. I need to see it. I haven't seen it.
There's a T-shirt. It's
amazing.
It's
what a great episode.
No, it's nothing. It's just someone's wearing a T-shirt at one point when you see the episode, and you're saying, okay, it's what Frankie was talking about in his lobby.
Speaking of T-shirts,
it says the word.
I'm wearing I don't know if you could all see, but I'm wearing a Snake Man shirt. You can't see it on the stream though, but because of my mic.
All good.
Yeah. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. All right, so back to that is really interesting note though about the shields. Probably is Adam Wood. All right, the humongous ship.
I would imagine, yeah.
Guess what? Guess we got to do something about those monsters after all. If it can fly, it'll just keep chasing us. They could just grab. No, wait, they're not that big. Well, I don't know. And just spin it in circles. No, I don't think I'll be able to do that. Not a single one of you is going to escape. Oh, such a little sick panel of Frankie. He's like super 80s, like cyber techno. Like he looks really cool.
Yeah, Tron, some Tron vibes.
Like RoboCop, Tron, yeah. Oh, Kuma. Oh, there's Kuma.
Mm-hmm.
We should move Vegapunk and Daddy. Don't let them get burned.
Isn't that nice to see he's on the ship though? There was no confirmation of where he was this entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't he on?
Well,
wasn't somebody taking
it? Sanji had Vegapunk.
Oh no, yeah. Who had Kuma? Was it Atlas?
Kuma was with that. Atlas, and then
okay.
I honestly thought he was gonna wake up when Nosjoro came to them and confronted him. I thought he was gonna wake up and whoop some ass, but that's crazy that he was still unconscious.
Interesting, Greg. Your theory says Laftel's at the bottom of Atom Tree. I've never even considered that. What is under the Atom Tree? Interesting.
The Bifrost. I think it's the Bifrost. Honestly,
No, you know what? You know what's under the Adam tree? It's Uranus.
no, it's yours, bro. Chill.
Wouldn't that'll be a trick by Oda instead of thinking to be in the sky. Ah, it's an earthquake.
What?
All right, nice and full now. Let's go. Follow the beat. Wait a second. Follow the beat. What?
Right.
Dude,
I was
Follow
very
the beat.
confused by this.
what's
I was very confused by this panel, brother.
Wait, is that a poo? What's going on? Wait, is that the guys, the monkeys from the Sariyama Alliance? Wait, what's this is not Brook. Is this Luffy?
Mashiro?
Yeah, the Mashiro, yeah. The huh? The first. Oh, the treasure atom tree. It is true. Why is there treasure in the name? And we're floating above the
Why-
water. Look out. Bonnie. Whoa, Nika. Who's that anyway? Oh, he's back. Yeah, it's Luffy. All right, nice and full now. Let's go. Follow the beat. I want to hear. See, I can't wait to see how they animate this.
Bro,
Oh,
Me
first the
neither.
sound starts, and now we're floating above the water. Wait, is that because? Wait, Hey, that's a festival rhythm. Stop dancing and put out the fire, dummy. Gubba bubba. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool in the anime.
they hear the
Oh
drums,
my
bro. They
God,
hear the
this is gonna
drums
be
of
so sick.
liberation.
Yes. Oh my god, this is gonna be. I want to see how they're doing. They're probably doing the Skypea dance.
Well, remember, like Nika is an Albath legend, so they know it. They think that I wouldn't be surprised if we get to Albath and they play that as like
Man,
the actual drums is like just a tune that they play in Albath. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be so sick.
Like in the. If they ever make a One Piece game and whenever Luffy's in Gear 5 and the people around him, like, yeah, in Elbaf, they always dance. The people, everyone you're around was
Yeah.
doing-
Oh, shit.
And Smokey and Annie, think about this. If in Elbaf they also sing in their Coastal Drums of Liberation, this proved to us that the entrance of High West to the Skylands is near Elbaf. Because the only other
Fact.
place where they have it is in Skypea, the Skylands.
Fact. The God of Fall knew about it too, so it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's so sick. I always thought High West is in Albath. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna look like the Bifrost Road. I really do think so. Like the Rainbow Bridge or whatever that you see in like Norse mythology, that might be the High West
Yeah.
or whatever.
There's also with Will, we found something interesting in all of the One Piece maps. There's one thing in common with some of them, and if you go from Lodestar to the Reverse Mountain, on that side, there's a weird indent, and the only time you see an indent like that on an island is that there's a port.
Right.
So
Well,
we were bringing up what if that's actually the entrance to the High West as well.
Well, here's the thing too. Why is there a giant on the Skypea map?
That is true.
Why is there?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Excellent
Understand.
connection, Smokey.
Hey, sir.
All right, so
I've been
that is so badass. They're saying that the giants like that's the festival rhythm. They're dancing. Let's go. You want to beat those guys up? Don't. But I can't. Just look at them. Don't. I don't know how your power works, but you can do it. That's what I look like when I'm free. Distorted future. Oh my god, what is Bonnie gonna do?
Yep.
Oh my god. It's gonna be super strong now because she is confident in her and believing in Nika now, so it's probably
Fact.
oh
So
my god. Okay.
I'm so excited.
What's,
yeah, dude.
she's gonna be free too. That's why I'm more free. What is it? The most free? Is it gonna be 'cause
Yep.
Bonnie? Oh, okay. All right. So far this chapter has been freaking amazing. Nice show.
It's gonna blow your mind right now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn the page.
Uh-oh. Let's
Oh
get ready,
my
guys.
fucking God! Oh my God!
Let's
What
go.
a
This is like
vibe.
fan fiction.
Yes.
Oh
What?
wow.
Piss me off, already, Levi. Stop.
I'm the most free. Oh my, Luffy's laughing. Don't worry, Ginny. I'll raise your daughter. Oh my god, don't cry. Don't cry.
That is fire, right?
Why?
So
Heat.
special.
Why? Well, now you've got it, Bonnie. That's
It's
such
really
a cool
something.
panel
It's a
too.
beautiful
Oh my
panel.
god, I can't wait to see this animated. They're gonna go all
Listen.
out. If they're gonna.
Listen, I can't wait till Kuma sees his daughter like that.
Oh my
That's
god.
what I can't wait for. I am going to cry, bro, when Kuma sees that and they do the dance together.
Oh
That
my
is
my
so
God.
sick.
A quote by Kuma where we're in his backstory and he says, "I leave the future and everything in my life in the hands of this young boy." Like in Sabity, like the last thing he did with a conscience, and like the payoff now to see like his daughter free, it's gonna
Right.
be incredible.
That is so symbolic.
Man,
It's gonna
I
be
love
awesome.
it.
Bonnie OP, a strange presence.
You know what's the-
Oh my god, I'm gonna start tearing out of happiness. Oh,
It's
It's
okay,
sick.
man. I almost did too. Like it was incredible.
What is that? Yay, I did it. Two Nikas, giants in white, and they're in giants too. They're in giant form. Oh my god.
They're huge.
Yeah.
They're
They're
huge.
ginormous. Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, that's now two Nikas versus the Gorosei. Like, that's better than just Luffy. What right now? Just one versus this is in their favor for sure. Creek there, Doom da da da. So, is that Joy? There's Joy Girl now. We got Joy Girl and Joy Boy. Would that make Bonnie Joy Girl?
I
Pretty
don't
much.
want to
Yeah.
crush it, but if she finds out, if she's explicitly told that's not how her power works, I'm afraid she'll never be able to do it again.
Yeah.
Right.
So I hope we get this for a little longer, but I don't see it being permanent.
Right. Because that's not how her power works. It's based off of like not knowing the future.
I think she's
Right.
she's
As soon as
got.
she knows the possibilities of her body, its limitations to her. Like when she didn't
Mhm.
believe gods and stuff existed, she was extremely limited.
I think
It was simply aid.
I think she can only do it because she's close by of Luffy. Because it's interesting enough. Remember how Saturn transformed to his yokai form? Let's call it like that, even though we're pretty sure it's not Delphoot.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, in the Reverie, when they were with Emu, they all started to look first like Emu, and then they transformed. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if Emu and Luffy both have a common power. They're both
Oh, you're
opposite,
cooking.
but you know what I mean? They both can
You're
influence people that way.
cooking, dude.
So I'm wondering
And
if
they
it's because
amplify? They're like amplifiers.
yeah,
Oh, that's sick. You're cooking, dude.
Emu does the same thing.
Oh man, but yeah, there's two.
Oh,
I'd
that
just
is
like to
super
point out
sick.
The
I'm
last
pretty sure
panel
they're
of the
both
page
got the drums of liberation playing because the Doom ta da
Right.
da is on both of them, under both of them.
Right.
But that's the
Going to
thing.
say, there he is, or there she is. We're gonna find out next chapter what Joy Boy the giant knew, if it was a boy or a
Yeah.
girl. He's gonna say either there she is or there he is. Next chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a strange presence.
Right.
Act quickly. There.
Oh.
That is true.
Well,
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing, though,
giant,
like,
yeah,
what
the
if-
Giants acted now that Bonnie is in that form. He's like, there. That's who I That's who I remember. Oh,
right. What if
Wait.
it took both of them to act it like for like it was like a connection where they synced up and he's like, okay, there they both are kind of.
Yeah,
It was like just now.
What is
It was like
called?
50%. They didn't complete it.
Like they need like a resonance, something with like.
Yeah.
Look at
Complete
the
like a
demon
heartbeat
eyes
or whatever.
movie.
Yeah.
Compared
Even
to
though-
Mars
even-
in that last panel.
Hey, Bubba.
I like the
Beautiful.
idea that they both have the drum of liberation, but I do like to point out that I do believe that with we know idea of clones doubles. If you look back at what they said in Alabasta about Mr. Two's Delphoot, he kind of hinted that what he does is he can recopy anything on the visual aspect, but not in the
Right.
the inner
Memories.
one. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'm
not
wondering if
memories,
powers
yeah.
like Mr. Two, what Bonnie can do, catching Devon, like as a big pushback on what you guys are or what we think is they can
Mhm.
only copy it to a surface level, but stuff like drums of liberation, only Nika could do it.
Yeah,
That's
great.
crazy.
We're seeing you in the chat. It's been a wild moment, hasn't it?
You could
Yeah,
be-
Andy, I do not know how you did not get spoiled by this.
I
This
Dude, this is
people
fire.
have been
yeah,
getting
I
on
was
Oda
not
over this.
spoiled at all. I did not. This was
Well,
all-
here, like,
I did not see this anywhere.
People have been mad, bro. People have been mad about this Bonnie being Nika shit, man. Calling One Piece mid and all this stuff. Like, I'm like, how?
What? How? This is
yeah, bro.
awesome. Like, we already knew this was
This
bound
is
to happen. Like with Bonnie's powers. Like,
right.
If it's not like
So-
because it makes Luffy
he's
look.
been hinting at it. He's been so hard. He's been
Dude, I don't understand how it like yeah, I don't know. I don't understand how it dismisses Nika. Like, it's not Bonnie being Nika. It's you know what I mean. It doesn't diminish
It's Luffy
Nika
setting
whatsoever.
people free. The whole journey
Fact.
is about Luffy also setting
Right.
the world free.
Right.
That's why.
Since she's been a child, this is the first moment of pure happiness she's ever experienced.
Facts.
Yeah,
Dude,
and
Max
also like,
in right now.
and I like what Chestnut said on her stream of Hime, when she said the reason why people, because she was looking at the comment, is that people are getting confused with what we know about devil fruits, and especially with Bonnie's fruit, with when a certain future, she creates a certain future. People believe the word certain. She said that it might be the people are taking it literally, that basically she became
Right.
Nika now, not that she
No.
embodies what it is to be Nika. So
Right.
that's also could be the reason why, because people, I'm saying this, I think that people who are really upset, either they were looking for it, they were just waiting for something to get upset in One Piece, or they're still confused on how the power dynamic works in One Piece. It's not this power
Right.
system based off, it's not based on, it's not like Naruto or Bleach or Yu Yu Hakusho or Dragon Ball, that is all about an actual power system based off your physical power and mental power. It's all about your heart. What your heart has.
It would have been kind of. I probably would not have liked it if it was like they showed all those Straw Hats together with Bonnie, all like Nika. I don't know. That would have been kind of like we could all be strong like Nika. I don't know.
So,
that would have been weird.
Can I
But this is fine.
Can I
don't
drop?
mind
Can
this.
I?
Yeah.
Can I drop a theory that I had the other day?
One
After
second,
reading
I
the
just want to
chapter?
press the chat because Greg pointed out the drum sounds are only playing from Luffy in this panel.
Are they? I see. It looks like it's coming from Bonnie and Luffy. Which panel?
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah,
Hard
then-
to say. I think he's talking about the bottom right panel. Where
No,
we see
there's
Yay,
two
I Did It.
sets. There's two sets.
Yeah, even in the panel on the
Yeah.
top left where
Yeah,
they
there
show
is two
Bonnie,
sets.
right under
Yeah.
Bonnie on the top left, it says Doom. Da da da.
Okay.
And then there's a separate one of just Luffy's face.
Yeah. Oh yeah, too. Yeah.
Not only
yeah,
that,
both.
when you see Bonnie in the top corner, there's a set under her where you see Chopman rushing towards like whatever they're rushing towards.
Okay. Yep. I see it.
It's on both. It's on both. But
Yeah.
this doesn't necessarily mean she is Nika. Like what you guys were saying. Like
But
I don't know.
adds for a theory about the giant looking up and possibly recognizing Bonnie more than she recognizes Luffy,
right.
which would that would be just a whole nother layer of trying to figure out who the hell Joy Boy was.
And like, oh man, I don't want to spoil the way, but 3-Day has a super spicy theory on this that like I can't wait to
let's
see
hear
drop.
what Cube got. Cube's got a theory he's about to drop on us.
Because it fits with 3 days
Well,
agenda. So then you could bring up 3 days agenda because it's a good one, because it actually fits with it. So it all stems with the Bragman book. I think that's why they created the Bragman book, because I think back then people who embody what is to be Nika and fought, like I explained, like fighting with Nika, they were able to have like similar forms. I'm wondering if also mixed with that, Bartol's ship, his figurehead, is actually how Joy Boy's figurehead looked like, and it was actually a huge Joy Boy. I'm wondering if Joy Boy could be like the Straw Hats. Straw Hat is Luffy. The Straw Hats is the crew. What if Joy Boy was also named the crew, because some of them could embody what it is to be Nika for a brief moment.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
But then what?
What if there was a part of the figurehead that survived, the huge Straw Hat in Marijoa. What if it's part of the figurehead, part of the ship? That's why they had to ice it. And with this idea of the Bragman, if the Bragman have some of those people like the people like Joy Girl in the past, now you can say Smokey, 3 Days Fury about.
It's interesting. And shout outs to Vex for spitting such fire. Oh, Andy, you so fine, you blow my mind.
Oh my Andy. Hey, Andy.
up,
That's fire right there.
Hope y'all having a good one.
Ooh, the Booby Bird man himself. That dude is fire.
Just
Congrats,
finished
Kuso, on the last video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just finished the chapter.
Bro's killing it.
Freaking, like 13 out of 10.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot more than like the last several weeks maybe. I really like this one a lot.
13 Nakama.
Yeah.
The big
But
reveal,
yes,
right?
Smokey, I think now we got a clarification why the Bragman books had to be created. I think we will get in some of those stories, some of them will be described just like Bonnie and Luffy, physically. More
Well,
than one.
here's you know what's crazy that you're tying all this together because for the longest time, you know how the Bragman book talks about Little Garden. I've always like even before we got to Egghead, I always said, what if Bonnie like the previous user or the original user of her Devil Fruit did that exact thing to that island where she basically aged it all the way back to like prehistoric times. Like, what if like the original user like did that on a whole island where she's like, you know what I mean? And that's just so crazy how you're kind of tying all that together. That's cool. I like
Yeah.
it. That's super dope. But yeah, I love
Yeah.
the Bragman books. I just made a short about the Bragman books too, actually.
Yeah, it's really interesting. Yeah, the other day Cube was talking about it and he was just cooking. I'm like, man, this is some interesting stuff.
Well, actually, I have an agenda. I think I know who is the real author. I think the Louis Arnott is a pen name. It's not his actual name. I'm wondering if the reason why we saw the Bragman book at O'Hara is what if Clover was the original author of the Red Bragman book when he was younger.
Right. Yeah, and you know who also
Damn.
connected to the Bragman books is Ace and Mass Deuce. Like they
Yeah.
talked about the Bragman book as well, so I
Yeah.
like that a lot. I love the Bragman book.
And it's not like the Bragman book. Yes, there's propaganda, but what we know is like Ace, Mass Deuce, Nami, Sanji. We know from from Ace that Garp also read them. So whoever wrote it, why collect all those stories, even if it's propaganda, to make them
Right.
aware of those people, make them aware of them. So that's why I'm thinking, what if it's Clover?
Get the legend out into the people.
Yeah,
Yeah, and like that,
like-
it
Without
wouldn't.
the government knowing.
Clover is smart enough to not name himself in that book.
And it
You
also
know?
keeps the government from taking those books like out of circulation immediately. Because if it was just titled like the Tales of Nika and his followers, then it wouldn't even make it
Well,
anywhere.
Well, maybe like what if he took how do I say he took Nolan the tale like what happened to Nolan and he was like nah and he learned from that and he was like I'm gonna purposely make this book very like satire in a way where I'm kind of like I'm gonna make the world mock me for this, right? Where it's like that's why I know like the Nolan the Liar book was published because like they mocked him and they defaced it and made him look like a goofball in a kid's picture book. So what if he like took steps and he did that to himself? So like you guys said they wouldn't like go after him. He's like Clover is extremely smart. Like he was
and also-
extremely smart.
And the one part I forgot to say is that why it could connect back is when you're gonna find out the reason how I got it is I was watching the Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God, and he had his own books showcased behind him, and I realized and I looked back at O'Hara, and it does look like why did he have just the Bragman book out there with all of those books about poneglyphs? Unless,
Right.
and I'm wondering if it would make sense also because if you think of all the places that we learn about it inside the Bragman book, they talk about Skypiea, they talk about Little Garden. Imagine if for some people who start learning about the Joy Boy stuff, they realize all those locations were mentioned in the Bragman books. That's a
Right.
breadcrumb. Not the people, maybe not all the characters, but the actual locations. Those are islands that you have to keep an eye on.
And I'll say like this too: when it comes to Sanji and his connections to very important books, aka the Bragman book, Nolan the Liar, he was shown to have been reading the Devil Fruit Encyclopedia, Sora. Like his connections to books is kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I just thought of that right now. I'm like, this guy knows a lot of very, very important books in the world of One Piece. It's
The
freaking crazy.
Bragman book,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
exactly what chapter they're in. They're referenced a few times, notably after Nolan's story. And
Little Garden.
and there you go.
Little Garden. Nami
I'm
has
trying
a
to,
book. Nami has one in the ship. It's referenced with Ace and Mass Deuce when they talk about it. Cube said it's in the library of O'Hara.
Yeah, I have the reference from in the first time it's shown is in chapter 115. That's in Little Garden, and in the Bragman books are among the books saved by the archaeologists of O'Hara in chapter 397.
Right. You see it falling down in one of the chapters.
What was the chapters? 115 and 397. I'm just gonna put them in chapters so you can remember.
All right, guys.
Perfect.
I'm gonna react to Kusulan's latest theory because I haven't watched it yet. So I was fixing it right now while y'all were cooking, setting it up for
Fire.
the stream. Yeah.
Can we? Is it no? We can't watch it on Discord. Can we?
You like that? How you like that?
See, all right. So
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna start the theory,
just to
everyone.
just
So
okay.
yeah. Oh, hold on. I need to make sure everybody could hear it. Hold on.
Do you want to share screen? Because we're gonna be delayed a little.
Oh yeah. Sure. One sec.
But yeah,
Thank you.
by a chapter.
Yeah, I gave it a
Oh
thumbs
my
up.
god.
Better than like the last
Still
3
smiling.
chapters. I loved it. I'm a fan
Mm,
of Joy Girl. I'm a fan of it.
yeah.
Actually,
Well,
guys, I just saw the time. Because it's almost 1 hour past. I'm gonna let you because already saw the theory. I was just here to help, for the chapter to see your reaction to it.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna hop off, let you guys have the fun, and but enjoy. No, honestly, because the Kuzan's crazy ladies theory is really good, really
yeah.
good.
Aaron
Thank
Malou?
you for joining us.
Yeah.
No. Thanks for you all, and also thank Andy for the invite as always.
Oh yeah,
It's
of
Yeah.
Yeah,
course.
appreciated.
of
Thanks for the
course
Yeah.
you
invite.
did.
Yeah, nice cooking too,
Thanks
man.
to Andy for
Everyone was
hosting us.
cooking. Oh, for sure.
Appreciate it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good night, guys.
See you,
Yeah.
Cube.
Oh yeah, it's nighttime. Everybody's across the world. All right,
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix
Good night
the.
to everyone.
Is it? Oh, it's not. It's good. It's good. I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good.
No, like the picture's fine. All right.
All right, guys, I'm out of here too. I'm gonna feed my boy.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, guys.
Man, this is fascinating. I've always been really interested in the Emerald City. Like the time when Bellamy
Mm.
mentioned it, I'm like, oh my god! Like I never caught it till years later. I'm like, wait a second, haven't seen anything about an Emerald City yet. So yeah, this is just fascinating
Yeah.
topic. One of the biggest mysteries. Man, the banger music. I still
Mm.
want to see that 15 details video, Kuso, if you're watching.
I love the cinematic format too.
Everyone likes, subscribe, and comment on Kuso's video.
Yeah, make sure to like and sub to Kusoland's channel.
Yeah, and like the stream too.
Yes, and don't forget to like the stream.
Fantastic.
Love the text. I love how he had the text, the font.
Mm.
Wowza. Critical
Yes.
hit. Got Sanji.
Net 20.
Yeah, the editing is amazing. Oh, that's a good one. Mm. It was great. Oh, nice font
Uh,
again, man.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
nice
recall.
transition as well.
I love how, really quick, I love how he has the widescreen format and like that's
Yeah,
makes it look all cinematic. And a lot of times
it looks like a cinema movie.
the text comes out in the bottom. I love that.
Hmm.
Damn, I didn't even think about that, Greg. Maybe he'll bring it up. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I would say yes.
Emerald.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Erimaru.
That is so awesome. He's doing the page turns. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Damn.
it's so good.
Damn, that's good. That is good. That transition?
Mm.
Oh goddamn. Interesting. Mhm.
Ooh, we got no audio on stream.
No audio on stream? Oh.
Oh,
Land just popped up for us.
Oh, okay. Let me fix that.
They might be still reading all the subtitles, thankfully, but maybe that's not entire.
no.
Well, you won't.
Yeah,
No.
missing some of it.
Let me go back a bit. Oh crap.
It's all good. Been reading. Well, appreciate that, Greg.
I am so sorry, everyone. I didn't catch that.
I don't think anyone mentioned it.
Yeah.
No, no,
Okay.
just do so.
Let's
We
see.
tried. We were intending for you to get the audio though. Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be a read
Yeah.
along.
I have a way to fix it. Okay. Wait, no, I might get double audio if I do that. Let's see. It says it's connected to my My window.
Might be because Discord won't share it.
Why me? Because what?
Discord won't share it to YouTube, possibly.
But then you would need one of us to stream it to Discord.
Video capture device.
Mm.
Window. Do I? Oh, I think I got it. I got it. I would need to make a separate file. That's all good. I figured it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Back momentarily, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you need like a TV test signal for these kind of moments. With just like a really long ass beep.
There's absolutely
There you
no
go.
need for these
Got it.
dugongs to have shells. Like shells, turtles, and tortoises.
You hear it,
they're not
Kuso?
really
I am
found in
so
this
sorry.
chapter. There's Oromalu, the green
Luckily, there's still a lot in the video left.
city, to which our protagonist replies, "The green city."
Audio
but
good,
there
everyone?
isn't anything green out here. Then the page immediately after, what do we see? A fickin' green thing. A kung fu dugong emerges on cue out of the water, and the fact that it emerges out of the water is also significant, so hold that thought. But here is the first major clue from Oda, Kung Fu Dugongs. Besides Oda being Captain Obvious and showing us a literal emerald gem on panel in this chapter, the goat couldn't have given us a more obvious clue, because let me show you. Kung Fu Dugongs have green vest looking midsections, but if you were to rotate them, lo and behold, they're green shells. There was absolutely no need for these dugongs to have shells. Like, shells, turtles, and tortoises, they don't really have anything to do with kung fu or dugongs, right? Right, well, okay. I guess Oda just can't get enough of Toriyama Sensei, but is that the
Got
only
me!
reason for the designs for the Kung Fu
What?
Dugongs? To me, introducing them in a chapter titled The Green City Eromalu, moments after Luffy says there's nothing green here, couldn't be a more obvious clue that these shells are a reference to emeralds. But maybe you think that the turtle shells tying into emeralds are a little bit far-fetched. Like, we'd need to see a little more evidence of that, right? Fine. Check out the very first page of chapter 161. Oda really knows how to walk that tightrope, leaving enough clues around so that once the mysteries are revealed in the story, it seems so damn obvious in hindsight. But the breadcrumbs were left in such a precise and meticulous way that it's incredibly easy to miss. We also had dance powder introduced for the first time in this chapter. Again, Oda is going out of his way to incorporate green things into this chapter, because you see, dance powder didn't need to be green at all. Oda has mentioned to us in an SBS that dance powder is based on a real life compound called silver iodide. Now I bet you're asking the question right now, is silver iodide green? Nope, it's yellow. So Oda based dance powder on a real life compound but went out of his way to color it differently. Doesn't it seem like an unnecessary design change? Unless there was a reason to do so. Kung Fu Dugongs, Banshee the Tortoise, and dance powder. All of these green things are in fact related to water. Some of you smartasses out there are probably going to point out that tortoises aren't actually able to swim. Well, Banshee is actually a giant all-terrain turtle, even with those tortoise-like legs. In Japanese, all-terrain
I
is
might have been
written
one of those
as
smartasses
suidi,
at one point.
I
literally
forgot about
meaning
this turtle.
water, land. Sui is the kanji meaning of water. Now hold that thought also. Oda again going out of his way to hand us the clues. And let's not forget that the reason the city of Eromalu is called the Green City, according to Vivi, is because it was once a prosperous city with greenery as in plants and bountiful farms. Eromalu thrived due to the grand river of Alabasta, the Sandro River, clearly a nod to the River Nile, which also allowed ancient Egypt to prosper. According to Vivi, the Sandro River since ancient times have nourished the lands of Alabasta, but in more recent years the river has lost its force, and this decline has meant that salty seawater has flowed into
Music
the river
fits perfect
and therefore
with the
no
topic.
longer able to irrigate the greenery as
Yeah.
it once did. The final nail in the coffin, however, was the use of the dance powder by Crocodile, which caused a drought so severe that not a single drop of rain fell for 3 years. Another fascinating point is that Vivi goes on to say that in the several thousand years of their history, so long before the Void Century, Alabasta has had droughts, but nothing as bad as now, which is to say that Alabasta for thousands of years was most likely a desert. So the color green in water seems to hold some mystery in the Alabasta arc. Green pops up a surprising amount in this arc actually, like here, there, and over there too. And Vivi's attack, the peacock slasher, your neck flashes like the emerald, and your splendid tail is a marvel of gorgeous color. When we think about Alabasta, the strongest symbolism we associate to this arc is the sun and
yes.
the rain and water. Like the muffler runners, who for whatever reason wear retro togs in the middle of a desert, the banana gators, who are aquatic reptiles, and Rain Base, the
Right.
city of dreams with its impressive oasis, Toto, the old man digging for water, being one of the key emotional drives for Luffy in this arc. The dance power,
Plus, you
which
can't get a
caused the
desert
chaos
without
in
water.
Alabasta in the first place, and the rain which ended it. And the absolute gem that is Water Luffy. Although the sun may be the symbol of Alabasta, water and rain is undeniably desired and cherished by the people of Alabasta. Why do you think that Vivi has blue hair? In anime terms, that's undeniably a water trait. Which reminds me,
That's
Sailor
true.
Mercury has water abilities because Mercury in Japanese is Suisei.
Man, that's a good-
Sui, as I mentioned before, is water. So Suisei is the water planet. And let's hit it out of the park by also mentioning that the planet associated with the Emerald Gem in our world is in fact Mercury, the water planet. So again, a marriage between the color green and water. Even the alias of the blue-haired princess, Miss Wednesday, is a nod to water, since Wednesday in Japanese is Suyobi, meaning water day. So now you may be like,
Oh, that's
doesn't blue
fantastic.
make more sense for being the color type of water in Alabasta? Well, it's not that we're colorblind, but in Japan, a green traffic light is described as ao, as in blue.
Ow!
And green vegetables like spinach are called aoyasai, meaning blue vegetables. Don't ask me why. All I know is that I got all kinds of crap for the longest time growing up because I keep calling green lights blue lights. I don't want to talk about it. So like blue and green are mildly interchangeable in Japan. Fitting of course for this
We're gonna
video,
talk
since
about it,
emerald
Crypto.
green, the color is technically a bluish green. Now I should probably tie in some Wizard of Oz connections into it, right? Well, I guess I have some loose examples
Oh.
for you, but I don't really want to talk about the Wizard of Oz.
Because I'm noticing. I think whenever green coincidentally, this video is about green emerald. Whenever green comes out, I think on my stream, the green is like it's using it. The OBS is thinking it's like a green screen.
Oh, wow.
I just realized
And
that.
from that angle. But well, we do have references to tornadoes demonstrated by both
We're not
Luffy,
gonna
Crocodile,
talk
and
about
Nami.
it.
Nami, of course, becomes more witch-like in
In
Alabasta.
any other
with a
video,
new
it would have been
climate
fine. I
Yellow
think.
Brick Road could be the golden deserts of Alabasta, which they had to walk across for ages. And I guess there's even flying monkeys, right? And if we're going to talk about the One Piece equivalent of the Wizard of Oz, I guess Vegapunk would fit the bill. Fitting then that we see one of Vegapunk's inventions for what feels like the first time ever with Lasso the dog. But I do admit
point.
that I like how we get Uncle Toto, the father of Koza, Koza.
Oh,
was the
that's
dog of
true.
Dorothy in
That's
The
true.
Wonderful Wizard of
Forgot
Oz.
about that.
Though I feel like I wouldn't be hearing the end of it from Disney the Dwarf if I didn't at least mention Africa. by
Hey,
Toto. Take
check
it
out
away, Mark.
Business, everybody.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away.
Oh, damn.
There's nothing that a
We even get some
hungry
Marth
man could
singing.
ever do. I blessed the rains down in Alabasta. Gonna take some time.
My
to do
other
the
favorite
things
connection
we
of Alabasta to
never
Oz is the award-winning song from The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Somewhere Over the Rainbow. A rainbow being something magical that we can only witness when there is both the sun and rain present, and also a symbol that repeatedly makes an appearance throughout the story.
That is so good.
Fire, the sun, and the golden desert, versus the long-awaited rain and water. The harmony of the two is what will bring Alabasta back to its glory days.
Agreed.
Oh, I love
Man,
those
that
title cards.
font,
Let's
damn.
take a side quest and talk about the Ryugu Kingdom. Alabasta, as I mentioned, is the kingdom of the sun who reveres water, but the Ryugu Kingdom
I
is
need
the
to
kingdom
know how
of
he
water
made
who
those.
reveres the sun. If you look at Vivi and Shirahoshi at the Levely, what do you notice? Their designs are simply flipped. Vivi with her blue hair and pink dress, and Shirahoshi with her pink hair
That is
and
true.
blue dress. Even their promises to the Straw Hat crew has similarities visually. If Alabasta was a home of the
Her
Emerald
pinky.
City, we can even parallel that to Shirahoshi's dream to see a real forest one day. The princess who couldn't stop shedding water and the
Shout out
princess
to
who
the
didn't have
Baron
any water to
Matsuri
give.
movie.
The
It
two
was
kingdoms
terrifying.
are two sides of the same coin. And now with the worldwide flood upon us and the painting of Liddy in the Room of Flowers, we can see that the sun and the ocean are the two forces that may be the most relevant in the final arc. Alright, let's get back to the video.
I love it.
Every
Yeah,
time I
What
see
was
it.
Emerald City like in its glory days? Well, Vivi tells us that the reason Erumalu is called Green City is because it was full of greenery, and we do see that Oda often uses green in association to plants, like with the pop greens, Admiral Race's Green Ball, and Greenbit. Speaking of Greenbit, what if the Tontaras originally came from Emerald City? Which is the precise moment in the video when people start accusing me of smoking too much green, right? Yeah. But just before the Void Century 900 years ago, these dwarves set out to sea in search of resources. Well, what's the most valuable resource to the Tontaras, and what is the green bit full of? You starting to see the vision? So the reason the Tontaras had to leave their home was because around that time 900 years ago, Emerald City was already losing too much of its greenery. The desert was taking over. So, the story of the Emerald City may be from even before the Void Century, since the Void Century was between 800 and 900 years ago. The Tontaras would tie in nicely too with the Munchkins from the story of Oz, who were also a group of people, small in stature. And if you've seen my Christmas video, then you know that I managed to tie the Tontaras to the ancient weapon Pluton. Fitting then that the first time we heard about Pluton was in Alabasta, if this kingdom was the original home of the Tontaras. Even this scene with Leo donning the green with Vivi at the Leveille becomes so much more impactful
Man,
if this was
this
in
song
fact
is
a
fire.
reunion
Please
of the Tontaras
like
to
and
the
subscribe to
descendant of their
Kusoland
queen
Theory's
from
channel.
900 years ago. Alabasta, whose symbol is the sun,
Yeah.
and whose people
Check out,
live
like,
years
if you
older
like his
than there are the
editing, check out
Tontaras,
his
who are
Pokemon
excellent
theory.
at growing any plant.
Yes, after this video, I'll quickly go to his channel and show you he has other amazing theories y'all need to check out.
Do I need to spell it out any further? Plants need a fine balance of both the sun and the water to thrive. So Emerald City was an oasis full of greenery raised by the Tontaras? Yes, but what else can we speculate about it? Well, it was likely a utopia since Crocodile talks about his utopia plan in this arc, and Oda will likely parallel that with the Emerald City, which may have been an actual utopia. Interesting to note, however, is that Emerald City was likely not the capital of Alabasta, since the Alabana Palace was built 4,000 years ago, and if Robin wasn't full of complete crap when she was pretending to read the poneglyph, and there really was a cathedral called Taft Cathedral, which was erected at Erumalu City, then how about Emerald City was the center of their religion or a belief system? But what kind of a religion? Well, if we bring it back to the Emerald Gem and how it was mined in ancient Egypt and was thought to connect to rebirth and immortality, then one would assume that perhaps the Emerald City was an emerald mine. And perhaps when the people discovered that these gems had magical properties granting longevity or something along those lines, a religion was built around that area. But then, aren't we missing something? Because the themes of digging is actually incredibly common in the Alabasta arc, but it's never digging for gems. Whether it be Toto or the giant mole, what was discovered was water. This would also tie into the Emerald City if it was indeed full of greenery. In the cover story, Geratsu's accidental blue sea life, which mostly plays out during the Water 7 arc, Geratsu accidentally wakes up the legendary Earth Boss, a giant mole. Also, a shout out to Star Knight and Alex, who told me that Mount Fuji, which can be seen
Oh,
here
I
on
know
the
that
giant mole's
person.
helmet, is actually believed to
Hey.
lead to immortality, since Fuji sounds like Fushi, meaning immortality in Japanese. Yes, rub it in. I was schooled by a white boy. I have dishonored my family. Anyway, they eventually hit metaphorical gold when they find what they're looking for, a natural hot spring. By the way, this guy here, Goro, is actually the brother of Toto and the uncle to Koza. Yes, how the plot thickens. Now it's important to point out that the Ukari Hot Spring Island is an island located somewhere in paradise, so not a part of Alabasta. But Oda went out of his way to literally, and I mean literally, connect the Hot Springs Island to Alabasta. In Japanese, Furofushi, which literally translates to never old, never die, means perpetual youth and longevity. And hot springs is onsen in Japanese.
I don't know if you saw
Perpetual
that.
youth
That's pretty cool. He's
and
got little
longevity.
bonuses
And
in
hot
the
springs
top.
is onsen in Japanese, as you may know. But bathtub is furo. Furo,
Whoa.
furofushi. There is even a hot spring in Aomori, Japan called Furofushi, since the locals of this area believe that soaking in these waters allow you to never get old or never get sick. So Oda being the pun fiend showing Mount Fuji here linking to immortality and the hot springs
That's
which
great.
can also play into perpetual youth. Even in other cultures we have things such as the Fountain of Youth and Water of Life. Also, the forest boss here is pretty sus. But is it because we've been talking about the Emerald City being a city of greenery and he's a forest boss? Even Geratsu the sky boss and the giant mole the earth boss all seem pretty on point if we consider everything we've been talking about, right? But no, this monkey here is sussy as, because Thoth, the Egyptian god of the moon, sciences and magic, was a god with the head of an ibis, or a baboon. Fitting also since we see Geratsu here who served under Enel, the moon traveler, and because Birkins also came from the moon. But Thoth, in Hermetic philosophy, Thoth was fused with the Greek god Hermes as Hermes Trismegistus, the figure believed to be the author of Hermetic literature and revered as the master of wisdom, writing and esoteric knowledge. Now, yes, I am incredibly talented at derailing my videos, but let me bring it back around again. The foundational text that is heavily studied in Hermetic philosophy is called, would you believe it, the Emerald Tablet. The same Emerald Tablet studied and analyzed by the likes of Isaac Newton and Carl Jung, and even ties to alchemy. The Emerald Tablet has been interpreted in various ways, but in the context of alchemy and Hermetic traditions, the tablet is associated with immortality. There it is again. Isaac Newton, who was a famous physicist, mathematician, and an alchemist, viewed the tablet as a recipe for the creation of the Philosopher's Stone, a substance able to turn base metals into gold and also granting immortality. And Thoth, when written in Japanese, is Toto. Boom. Mic drop with a don.
Damn.
Kusaland out.
Damn.
Oh, wait. I completely forgot to wrap up the video.
It's all connected.
So, I think it's likely that although we could very well see the Emerald City as being built around an emerald mine, since Alabaster has strong ties to water, I believe that what they dug up was actually a hot spring or a natural spring that was believed to give immortality or eternal youth. The water also made the greenery flourish and Emerald City became a utopia. But did they prosper? Hell yeah, because green in the West is associated with money, because Emerald Gem itself is highly valuable. Even if there was no actual gems present in the Emerald City, Oda would still make the city prosperous simply on its name. And also because Emerald is a gemstone that is a variety of a mineral called beryl. Beryl or beriru in Japanese. And then we have berry or beri in Japanese, the currency of the One Piece world. Yeah, I think Emerald City prospered. We were given very little clues by Oda in Alabaster, but the clues we did receive have pinpointed us to Erumalu City being the fabled Emerald City. But please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed your time here, I would be incredibly honored if you would also like and subscribe to my channel. Your support is what makes these videos possible.
Wait,
no jokes.
That's so
Kusaland
crazy.
out.
When you said like and subscribe to my channel, the subscribe button like highlighted itself. So yeah, make sure to subscribe to Kusaland Theory's channel. Like the video. This was a fire theory. I hope you're watching Kusaland.
You could do it right now.
I freaking loved it. I freaking loved the theory. Mind blown. The editing was so great. The editing was inspiring. I'm gonna really help inspire me on my next theory, which like yeah, I'm gonna start editing very soon. Script is done. So pretty hyped. But yeah, everyone, make sure to like, comment on this video too, please. And don't forget to comment on my stream. Don't forget to like the channel or like the
Japanese
Hey.
music.
I think
Shout out to Japanese
I think-
too, though.
I think that's my new headcanon. I would like to say that's a great theory, and the editing was fantastic, and I could enjoy watching that even if I didn't agree with you.
really interesting
It
stuff.
was fun.
I love
Loved
that.
it. Yeah.
It was a fun video.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just all caught up in the nice editing and all of the stuff. Like, it swallows me.
And I had
Yeah,
YouTubers
no,
playing
good.
for like 5
Great
seconds.
content.
That's not good. Hopefully. It
No.
was the next video. For
Blue
some
Japanese
reason.
was playing.
After Kusalan.
Get ready to get demonetized.
No, great chapter. Awesome theory. And like I said, I basically look at it that is unarguable right now until we get something else.
Also, I'm gonna
If
do
we even get something else.
a bonus theory review or theory watch review of Marth's latest theory. I told him I was gonna watch it on stream. It's only 5 minutes.
But it is a good one.
I tried watching it last week in my last live reaction, but Cube never let me watch it, so I'm like, you know what? I'll watch it next time. he just wanted. we
Yeah,
were
but
just
no,
cooking him
Kuso,
up.
I 100% agree. But even if I didn't, I would really enjoy that video, is what I meant. But I do. I think you're spot on the money. I think all your connections were awesome.
Music was
Awesome.
great too. The like I said, the editing, it all you made it all come together. Like it all connected. Like so, it was worth watching it all because yeah, it all. If you watched it, you'd see how everything connects.
Because that's what everyone says,
Yeah,
and it's
good video,
boring and
man.
not very creative.
All right, let's see
Chapter
what's Marth's
1117
cooking.
was amazing.
What he's cooking
Lots
with
of cool
Smoker.
stuff happened. But the real question is,
Oh, I
why is
haven't
the
seen
story
this
behind
one yet.
Smoker?
I heard great things.
Monocleve,
Well, awesome.
You bore me to death. Why? Because that's what everyone says, and it's boring and not very creative.
Bad.
And
Those high quality scans right there. Look at that. Take time with their editing.
Mhm.
that's why we're gonna take a different approach in this video. That's
Who
why
made
we're
that
gonna take a
short?
different
Who made that
approach in
little
this
edit?
video.
Oh, that looks sick.
Alright, so in the recent fight
That's
at
well done.
Hachinosu, we saw Tashigi, but where the heck was Smoker? In the new chapter, we see Smoker on his bike, dragging something that looks like a cube. The surface of this cube kinda reminds me of Mr. Tree's wax. Or maybe ice? But let's think about this. What else could be made of ice? Ice cones, icicles. Oh, I love this song. Yeah, I bet you do. But I'm not talking about Vanilla Ice. So let's assume that this thing Smoker is dragging
In a
is an ice
day?
cube.
Wow.
Now, as you probably know, ice floats. So what could be the reason for Smoker to drag a huge ice cube across the ocean? He started an ice cube delivery system for giants? Man, get out of here. Let's examine some of these panels a bit more. Smoker is talking to Tashigi, asking her where she is. She responds, I am at the general hospital. This might come into play again in a bit. Smoker looks like he's in a hurry, and he's somewhere in the new world. Well, Hachinosu is in the new world too. I'm not gonna beat around the bush any longer. If you ask me, Monkey D.
I love how Martha's doing all these zoom ins and different from different angles with that one panel Smoker comes out in. He's getting creative with what he could show. I love it.
is frozen inside of this cube, and Smoker is dragging him towards a safe place or perhaps even a hospital. But what makes me assume this? You got a brain freeze from drinking too much on the rocks? Didn't I say get out? If you've seen my other videos, you know I pointed out that Kusan clearly
Garp.
didn't enjoy his fight against Garp, and regret was written
Well, yeah,
all
because
over
he
his
got
face.
destroyed by
Now we
Garp.
see Hibari unfrozen in the newest chapter. Remember how Garp asked Kusan to
Here.
unfreeze her in chapter 1081?
I said it.
We didn't see him doing that, but somehow she's fine. I think our good old friend Kusan is a big softie, as he has already proven to us many times. Remember how he let Robin escape 3 times? Once at O'Hara, once after freezing her at Longwing Longland, and then at Water 7. Even Garp calls him soft in chapter 1088. I'm telling you, Kusan did let Garp go as well as Hibari. He unfroze Hibari and he froze Garp. To be more precise, he turned the severely wounded Garp into an ice cube and then gave him to Smoker to smuggle him out of Hachinosu. Haven't you wondered where Smoker was the whole time? We saw Tashigi at Hachinosu, but Smoker was nowhere to be seen. Or was he? Take a good look at chapter 1088. Look at the panel where Garp is pierced by an enormous icicle. Can you see it? No? You mean Kaido standing in the back? What? Wait. No, what I mean is, there's smoke
That's
all
Hoo-Hoo
around
without
him.
his mask.
I'm telling you, Smoker sneaked onto the island in his smoke form, unnoticed by anyone because of all the explosions and smoke around him. Then either Smoke snatched Garp away, or Kusan actually gave Garp to him and told him to get him out of there.
Love the connection with
Oh.
Kusan and Smoker too.
Just look at chapter
That's true.
1081. Kusan is literally turning
Yeah,
Garp
and
into an ice.
I'm pretty sure minus Kuzan, like Smoker can take on a lot of the Blackbeard pirates. I'm pretty sure. I'm for sure he's gotten stronger
Yeah.
since his awful defeat against what's his name?
Definitely in feet
Virgo.
in what we've
yeah,
seen.
yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
Garp breaks out of it in no time, but later he probably was not strong enough to do so anymore. Smoker was part of the rescue mission for Kobe.
He doesn't
And
stand a
was there to
chance against
ensure that
Aokiji
everyone
though,
gets out
but
of there
everyone else
safely.
there on the island,
Yeah.
for sure, he could do it.
Oh, I thought my bad. I thought we were talking about Aokiji.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I meant Smoker. Yeah, he could for sure take out all the Blackbeard pirates that are there. and everybody on the island.
Any of them that don't have hockey can't even hit him.
Yeah, minus Garp and Aokiji, which are like the only ones that could for sure destroy him.
Maybe it was even Kusan who informed
Right.
Sword about the right moment to attack Hachinosu. Don't you think it's odd that Garp arrived exactly when Blackbeard wasn't there? Kusan must have told him that now would be the best moment to strike and rescue Kobe and the other hostages. After all the commotion at Hachinosu, Vice Admiral Garp was declared missing in action. Maybe he will be exactly that for a while. Assumed dead by everyone in the One Piece world and us readers too. But Oda will unleash him again at some point, revealing that he was saved. It is not yet the time for Garp to die a heroic death. I'm pretty
hope
sure
not.
if he has to die, then it will be to save Luffy. This would underline that he's not gonna make the same mistake as he did once with Ace. This might also be the chance for Garp to step out of the restrictions that the Marines are putting on him. Declared missing or dead, he can operate in the shadows and work to achieve his goal
That's
to bring
true.
down evil
I love
and
that.
perhaps build a safer world.
If he's declared dead, he
Thank
could do whatever
you
he
for
wants.
watching.
Or missing.
If you
Yeah.
enjoyed
Yeah.
this series,
Also, like
then
Gosh,
Kuzu
what if
pointed
that
out,
was his-
Marth
what if he
wrote it
told
in
to-
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
What if he what?
What if Kuzan, or sorry, Garp told Kuzan, this is the plan. I need to basically die in action
Yeah.
to make what needs to happen.
Yeah, they could have also talked
Mm.
previously too. They could have. Yeah.
Good day.
The only issue with that
What
is
do you think?
Garp
Is
wouldn't
Garp
put
gonna
Kobe
be
in
dead,
danger
or is
too,
he
for a
frozen
plan.
inside that ice cube? Let me know in the comments below.
All right. Make sure to like Marth's video, his theory, and make sure that if you haven't
Yeah.
subbed to
Tainted
his
Marth.
channel, Tainted Marth. Great theories,
And
funny,
like,
funny theories.
Fantastic videos.
like Kuzo said in the chat too, he did all of this in one day, wrote the script, recorded, and edited it. So
Just mad
shout
impressive.
out for that.
I think Mr. Bushido on Discord helped him out a little bit. Just a little shout out to that because he has been also talking to Smoker Theory for a few days. And I think they cooked together a little bit.
Oh.
Chapter titled The
But yeah, so here's some of
Check
Kusho's
out
theories.
the
Make sure to-
Pokemon trainer.
yeah, this one's for sure really
It's
good.
a wild one.
Even his Christmas one, his Christmas piece video, amazing. It's an hour and a half long though, so if you're doing chores, working out, great to put in the background. This one too, the Joy Boy was a Pokemon trainer. Great videos.
Pokemon trainer one has amazing
Yeah.
editing.
The editing in this one is nice Pokemon sprites. If you like video games, it's video game style editing. But yeah, but yeah, thank you everybody that tuned in for the stream. I should probably do more manga reactions after live reactions. It's pretty fun. Also with everybody here. Great chapter. I loved it. Means y'all, I mean the world for y'all hanging out here means so much. Y'all are the goats. Everybody in the chat, you all are goats. But yeah, I'm gonna call it now. I'm gonna eat some lunch. Pretty hungry, or dinner. I'm pretty hungry. Been streaming for doing a reaction for almost 2 hours. Make sure to like the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Leave a comment. It means so much to me. My new video should be out. Theory should be out soon. I've been working on that script. It's done. So yeah, gotta get to the editing now. Can't wait to share it with everybody. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Yeah.
Guys, soon.
See y'all.
Yeah.
Bye. And thanks for having
Bye.
us.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for having us.